3, 2.
I'm Romonica Jones, and welcome to Live Blessed TV, where today's segment is healthy living. We're also going to discuss, as a side topic, what is your appetite? Hope you all are enjoying the spread. Of course, we ordered from one of my favorite dine-in places, which is Red Lobster. So, of course, we have lobster, we have shrimp, pasta, mashed potatoes, and Caesar salad. The importance of healthy living. We have to understand that even though we dined out today, healthy living should be a lifestyle. Okay? And I know it's like, okay, well, why are we talking about this? Out of all the topics that we could discuss, why are we discussing food today? Why are we discussing eating out today? Why are we discussing Caesar salad? The reason why we are discussing these things is because a lot of the choices that we make every day affects us long term. So if every day we're not eating right, if we're not sleeping right, that can cause us to make poor decisions. It can bring about just a drag spirit where you are dragging. You might feel lazy. You might feel like you're procrastinating. You might feel like there was goals that you wanted to complete at the beginning of the year or midway through that you just not been able to get to because you don't have the right energy level. So in order to keep your energy level up, in order to stay motivated, in order to be an inspiration not only to yourself but to those around you, you have to make the right choices. The right choices is loving yourself enough to eat right. I know I had a friend of mine, and of course she's now a registered nurse, but back in college, she and I would talk about just keeping the weight together. And the reason why we discuss weight, and that can apply to women as well as men, but the weight affects your self-esteem. It affects your self-identity, how you look at yourself, your self-image, your confidence. And a lot of your confidence and your self-esteem is built on, am I worthy to go back to school? Am I going to be able to apply for that job and actually get it? So sometimes your faith can not only be affected by, of course, reading your word, trusting in God, praying every day, making sure that you are fasting, but sometimes your faith can also be not, so to speak, in your confidence, but that can give you an extra boost of confidence. It can give you an extra boost of faith because you're doing everything that you know how to do. You're not just reading the word and then going back to everyday life, but you are actually applying the principles of the word. And if the Bible says that we're going to live a long, satisfied life, then you're going to make sure that you have the right diet that is necessary for you to live that long, satisfied life. Another thing that we discussed is that the importance of having your image together, having your confidence together, and keeping your health, your self-esteem together is because healthy living is also connected to how you love yourself. How do you care about yourself? Do you love yourself enough to make those healthy choices? Do you love yourself enough to work out once a week, twice a week? Do you love yourself enough to stay away from negativity, to stay away from gossip, to stay away from backbiting? Do you love yourself enough to protect your energy, to protect your environment, to protect your space? And if you love yourself enough to take care of your environment, which means that you're not going to put yourself in a dangerous position, and that's even as it relates to men and women. A lot of people are in unhealthy relationships, and it's because they have engaged in possible sexual activity before marriage. Well, then that means that you've put yourself in a toxic relationship. You've put yourself in an environment that's going to make it more difficult for you to thrive. That's going to make it more difficult for you to succeed. It's going to make it more difficult for you to make the right choices because you're carrying weight. You're carrying baggage. But when you're living a healthy life, as we are discussing today's topic, healthy living, not only are you eating right and putting the right things in your body,